guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trips weak. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Ready.
What's going on, everyone? ACAP24 here from HuddleGG, and today in this video we're going to talk about one of the most challenging things to do in Madden 24, and that's to convert a 2-point conversion play in the air. It's in a tight spot. It's from that 2-yard mark. It's the situation that you're in the middle of the field, so you really aren't able to basically use the hash marks in your favor. And we got to find something that works, and we're going to show you the most perfect route to do this from. And I'm going to show you it out of the playbook that I'm currently using, but I'm also going to tell you where to find this route in a lot of popular playbooks so you can know how to use it yourself. Now, if you look at my screen right now, I'm in the run and shoot playbook, and you can see the strong flood and the PA read play. I particularly did this screen so you can see what you're looking for as far as what the route looks like from play art. It's the solo receiver on the left. That is the perfect route. I prefer it to be from the slot position, and you can find that in different plays, but you could also, if it's the solo receiver where you're going to find it a lot, you can always motion them in, and we'll definitely talk about that. Now, some popular playbooks out there, right? The Colts, Eagles, Steelers, all of them have it in the gun wide off trips, which is the PA double post play. If you're in the Kansas City Chiefs, it's out of the spread double flex. It comes out of the corner strike play. If you're in the spread playbook, the box offset weak, the strong flood play, right? It's also found in the tray open offset in that spread playbook, which can also be found in the Jags playbook. I can go on and on different plays that you can find it in. You can actually find it in the run and gun with the trips tight end PA boot play. You can find it under center in the PA power O play in the Steelers. And you can find it in the gun wing stack formation, single back wing stack position as well, using the same route. So you can find this all over the place. If you're in a playbook that I haven't mentioned, there's a good chance that it's in it. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to this video so you can see how you can do it. Let's jump into it now. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go call, it doesn't matter, but we'll call it PA read play, right? And what we're going to do is we'll call Tampa 2 to start. And if you look at my play art here, you can also look at my audibles. We're going to go over each one of these plays here and show you how it beats quarters, cloud, and cover 3 sky. All right, so start with Tampa 2. And what we're going to do, and I talked about earlier, we're going to motion this guy in. Okay, we want him to do it from the slot position. Then we're going to take the A, and we're going to put him on a drag. We're going to put the RB on a hitch route, and then the B on a drag as well, block the running back. If you were just facing something like cover 2, you could put the B on a smoke screen. It's going to work the same way, but it's not going to work the same way against all coverages, so you need to have that B on the drag. Now, what you're going to see is that we're going to be basically doing the X go across from left to right while we have everything going from right to left. The user has a really hard time trying to go through all the trees to get to the player, but the X does a good job with it. It's that route that basically has that inside release, and then it goes and gets an elevation and gets the back pylon. So watch this against cover 2. You can see how this X is going to go across the field, and you're going to see here that he's going to get open at the back pylon, right? It's something that you could go ahead and roll out if you'd like. You can go ahead and do exactly what I did, but exactly that's how it works. Now let's go to cover 3 sky, okay? So you see, here's cover 3 sky. See, everything's a little bit more compressed there. But again, I'm just going to block my running back so I don't have to do the play action. Do the same thing, 2 drags and a hitch. And again, what you're going to see with this X receiver from that spot, he's going to go ahead and he's going to go across the field. And against cover 3, easily on the back end, going to give you a catch, right? Now, you can see how I'm definitely doing this with the play action play. You can see it's a little bit messed up because of the way that it is, and hold the fake does not matter. But you can see here that we're going to go to the next one, which is going to be cover 3 cloud, okay? Here we go here. We're going to move the X in. We're going to put the A on and the B on drags. And then we're going to put the RB on the hitch, right? Here we go. You see the same thing. X is going to go across the field. And you can see how we're going to be able to hit him on that same exact spot, right? It's just the way that we don't have any routes over there for this guy to basically react to. So what they end up doing is they pinching to the person that is going to be the closest player to them, which is going to be the RB, right? When we do this, the RB is going to be the only one standing there. And in the end zone, they have different rules, right? If this guy needed to get a little bit more vertical in the past, if you were further in the further back or basically just in the middle of the field. But because of the fact that that RB basically gets to a spot in the end zone where he's a threat, they play differently. They make sure that they go ahead and cover him. So here's your cover 4 quarters, same thing. Go ahead and move this guy over. And you can see again, we're able to hit this guy in the back of the end zone and get yourself that catch. So what you'll see here is, doesn't matter what the coverage is, this route right here, when you put him in the slot, is going to be able to go across the field and be able to do it, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this one step further and show you basically a 2x2. I'm gonna get out of this. We're gonna jump into the Kansas City Chiefs playbook and come back and show you what the route combinations are gonna be when the guy starts off in the slot. All right, guys, so we are back, and you can see the play that I'm talking about is the gun spread double flex weak corner strike play. As you can see, that's the same route that we were going to use, and it's already in the right spot. Okay, so we're here. All you're going to do is put the A on the hitch, the B on the drag. You can do whatever you want with the running back. If you want to block him for extra protection, you can put him out, to the side like this. It does not matter when it comes to his route. So basically, you can do that there. Just make sure that we set this up the right way, right? And we just put the X on out route. All we're trying to do in this situation is make sure that we do not change the way that they go to the right side. So we'll go ahead and run this here. You can see how this Y is going to get across the field exactly the same way. And we're going to be able to throw it to him on the backside and get that easy completion. Again, I'm not going to go through every type of coverage, but I wanted to make sure that you saw that by putting him already in that spot that we need him, which is the slot position, all we really needed on this play was to have the hitch and the drag. But we wanted to make sure that you didn't it doesn't have to be a trips like we show you like this, right? It doesn't have to be this way. If you want to do this way for, just for the sake of, showing 2 different looks, you're going to see that's also going to work the same way. That's not going to change the way that it's going to work. It just goes ahead and shows you that it's not needed. It's just something that to kind of get them to be a little bit more of, kind of give a window dressing to kind of give them something to look at. So just want to make ssure that you understand that when it comes to a 2x2, that the main goal is to make sure that the guy is in the slot and you're good to go on this. So appreciate it, guys. If you thought this was helpful, if you guys liked this tip, make sure you give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're going to be doing NCAA tips and Madden tips all next year, and it's a great source to get solution-based stuff as well as things that you guys hear first and see from the tip world. And we appreciate that you guys are loyal followers of us. So we appreciate it, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.